Yow! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? X9 here with another Yow vlog for you guys. Got some important stuff to talk about. Got to talk about the ESEA LAN. Yeah, very stoked about this event coming up. I mean, I might actually be less stoked than some other people because I'm going to be on my honeymoon in Jamaica and I'm going to miss everything. But I'm trying to get everything squared away, and you know what? ESEA LAN fundraising is a huge topic right now. It's not only the XTV team Seriously Bro, but it's also Mihai's Flow and Classic Mixup are looking for some help as well. Let's talk about each of these teams, what they got going on. Classic Mixup, they've been a little bit more quiet, a little bit more subdued. Up until yesterday, I had no idea what they were doing for LAN, if they were doing any sort of fundraising. If they had a sponsor, last season they had Nahani as a sponsor. She did a great job taking care of them, and it paid off dividends. They won the LAN. Lansky, their pocket soldier, is going to be streaming. This week or next week, and he's going to be doing a ton of streaming. I'll link the Reddit thread about it. I'll link the NATF2 thread about it, and we will link Lansky's thread or stream. Check him out because his content is going to be great, and they're going to have a donation box underneath, and he's just going to put a lot of content out there. Mihai's Flow with Community Fortress, they're going to have a mentoring session coming up. They've been doing a lot of work, posting the TeamCom videos on our channel. If you want to support them as well, I mean, watch those videos. That's step one. Help those videos get more exposure. Spread them to your friends. Spread them around. If you don't have finances, that's something that you can do. And that's going to be a great event. Those guys are been working hard for it. They've raised about the same amount of money, if not a little bit more, than Seriously Bro has. Seriously Bro, we've been trying to get that content out to you guys. We've had a lot of problems this season with hardware. YZ50 was kind of out of it. With finals coming up on these guys have been very busy juggling school, juggling playing, and then trying to juggle producing content on top of that. So it's been a little bit tough for us, and we apologize. In the coming weeks, though, you know, the players are done with school. We're going to get a lot more content out there for you guys. Also want to give a shout out to Boomer. Right before I shot this, I was like, yo, Boomer, what's the deal? We're going to have some stuff rolling, stuff in the works. And he said, yeah, also, I got robbed last night. I got hit in the head twice with a nightstick, which is really, really shitty. Boomer is a really good guy. Thankfully, the guy only took $10 off of Boomer, and Boomer's doing all right. So check your noggin, man. Hope you're still shooting straight. So, you know, I really find that ESEA LAN supporting these teams is really important. Competitive TF2, it doesn't have any big name sponsors. It doesn't have anybody who actually has money to throw at these teams. You know, our belief is that we're trying to raise the scene up from the ground level by getting, you know, exposure, getting videos out there, getting that ad revenue, and then using that ad revenue to put it back into the community. Sadly, we're not quite at that point yet where we can just say, oh yeah, seriously, bro, we got you covered. Don't worry about it. We got you covered, seriously, bro. We're not at that level yet. You know, we don't have that resources, and it's a large strain on us. And, you know, on one hand, just, you know, these teams, the futures of these teams, the futures of Flow, the futures of Bro, it all depends on the community stepping up and say, hey, you know what? We really value the time that you guys spend on this. We really value your effort. We recognize you as one of the top teams in TF2, and we want to help you accomplish getting to ESEA LAN. Because really, ESEA LAN, it's the top event for TF2 in North America. These players, they fly to Dallas, they compete for 2 days, they play on a LAN in the same room with each other, and really, if you're an aspiring competitive TF2 player, whether it's Highlander or Sixes, going to ESEA LAN is the pinnacle in North America right now. As I said, though, there's no sponsors that are just, you know, throwing the cash out there. It's an industry, it's a hobby, it's a sport, and it's really tough, you know, to say that, well, hey, you know, you guys have been playing for TF2 for 4 years, and if you're at the best, if you're the best, you gotta splash out $400, $600, $800, depending on where you're at, depending on where you're flying from, just to go to this event. I mean, the players that we're talking about, they're college students. There's a couple of younger players that are in invite, but you know, these players don't have a lot of money to spend on TF2. So supporting them is a very important cause. I mean, if you're a Highlander player, if Highlander wants to have a LAN, you know, those teams have to find a way, have to find a system to get to LAN. And it's just kind of impractical to have these players just paying completely by themselves. So that's why, you know, as some of these big money organizations have been like, oh, there's not really enough exposure for these teams, have backed away, the community needs to step up and support these teams and support people getting to LAN, because this is the moment of our biggest exposure. This is when we get the most viewers. This is when it happens. This is when it throws down. And the Season 10 LAN was amazing, amazing, amazing TF2, and we want to see that again at Season 11 LAN. Now, you know, if you're European and you're saying, well, you know, we got the I-46 LAN over here, I'm glad you're saying that, because the I-46 LAN in Europe is an amazing event. It's very large, huge prize pot, a lot of people showing up for it. And you know what? It's been in discussion pretty much for the last year. I-44, I-43, and people being like myself and other people being like, yo, we really want to make it to Europe. We really want North America to be there. And for the last year, everybody's like, you know what, I-44, meh, it's going to be good, but you guys don't need to come. I-45, going to be cool, but I-46 is where it's at. And you know what? We want to fundraise for I-46. We want to make it happen, but we got to take care of these teams first. Getting teams to ESEA LAN is priority number one. Once that happens, then we can realistically start talking about, okay, who's going to be able to make it to England? Who can be there? Who can represent North America? And how do we make it happen? So that, I mean, that is an amazing goal. It's an amazing dream. It's something that we want to make happen. Beyond everything else, we really want to make that happen. But we have to tie down ESEA Season 11 LAN fundraising first. So please, 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 if you can contribute any money at all, $5, $10, $20, we would greatly, greatly appreciate that. We've been trying to tie down our merchandise as quickly as possible so you guys would have the option of buying a Seriously Bro t-shirt. We haven't talked about Mihai's Flow. We haven't talked with them about making t-shirts yet. But, you know, we want to tie down that merchandise. And anybody who donates $50 to the Seriously Bro, we will be getting in touch with you. We will be sending you a t-shirt. I really, really am hoping, fingers crossed, that we're going to get those t-shirts by June 30th, that you can wear your Seriously Bro t-shirt while you're watching the team play at LAN. I definitely am. I mean, we're trying really hard to make that happen. And anything over $50, we greatly, greatly appreciate that as well. Some people have definitely stepped up, throwing us $100, $100 plus, and we really appreciate those people. I'm going to be sending a letter out to the donors, thanking them for everything they've given us so far, and really just, you know, we're deeply appreciative of your support, of anybody who's supported Mihai's Flow, anybody who's considering supported Classic Mix-Up. Please, it doesn't matter which team you favor, which team you want to support. Please, just support these teams getting to ESEA LAN. That's it. I think I've said it all and didn't screw up my third take here. So thanks so much for listening to this long ramble. Definitely, we appreciate it. Much love. That's a terrible heart. There we go. That's a little bit better. Much love, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Eckstein. I will talk to you next time. Peace out.